Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you the new Zero DLX line for the Transformer, which is their famous line from the 30. And the DLX means this is the made of diecast skeleton inside, and then they come with decent amount of accessory and greater articulation, paint job, weathering, and also come with some LED light up point on, especially on the eye. So this is really awesome from 30. I mean, they have done really well with the Transformer line, and so I'm very impressed with the engineering and articulations and all the details, sculpting, everything is just amazing with these Transformer line. They are just the best as far as I'm concerned. And I'm sure there are other companies like out there, but they don't do articulation like these guys, and they kind of like a statue. But this one is just amazing. And so I love that DLX line. Pretty much almost all the DLX line that they have, I will order all of them. Apart from some of them, I can't skip out. For example, like Megatron, and I'm not really keen on that tiny little fingers and then a ginormous leg and looks a bit kind of ugly. I mean, it's not a 30 fault. I mean, this is how it is. I mean, they try to make it exactly the same as the movie, but it's just that Megatron from the Michael Bay movie is not my favorite look at all, so I skipped that one out. And so yeah, but I do love the last night Megatron version. Currently they have it on a premium version, and I really want to treat you. If you're watching this, please make this one in DLX line. I will definitely order it and then pair them with my last night Optimus and the Bumblebee together, which is perfect, and I really like that design. And that is the best Megatron design as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, so that is the only thing really. I mean, most of the Marvel DLX line I collect them, apart from a couple of them which kind of skip out, like Black Panther, Iron Spider. I thought about I was gonna get it, but decided that I kind of like not order it at the end. Kind of cancel it at the end. So something about these, those one, I'm not that keen on it, the way that it looks. But Iron Man is by all means, please. I will order anything from Iron Man and Transformer. 30s are not very good with human face. Okay, so that is one thing I gotta tell you that. And they are great at everything they do apart from the human face. I mean, they just suck on it. I mean, Hot Toy is so much better with a human face. Like I seen the Rumble, I was gonna order the Rumble, and I look at the face like, oh my god, what the hell is it? It doesn't look like Stallone at all. Kind of weird, so I didn't go for that kind of thing. So apart from that, they're good, So anyway, I got this from Bombasby.net, and you can also get it from ShowZ as well. I like both store actually. ShowZ treat me nice so far with the reward point, and then Bombasby starting to put me on the reviewer discount, which is only about 10%, which is better than nothing, I suppose. So I don't get these figures for free, or I didn't get this one early from the 30 like sample or anything like some of the YouTube channel do. So by the time when I receive them, it's already, you may have seen it already with the other channels, but I'm not really care about it anyway. I mean, I pay all these figures with my own money. I'm not looking for view counts, or I don't do YouTube as a business. This is my side hobby. This is something that I like to collect, and something that I like to share with the other collector. So this is something that I enjoy doing it in my spare time. Basically, I love these figures and kind of remind me of my childhoods and things like that. Anyway, let's talk about the Arcee. Arcee comes with the decent amount of accessory, right? So she comes with a few pair of hands and also dynamic stand as well, which I never actually used, by the way. And she comes with the pair of fists, right? So she also have the open hands. This is kind of nice. Tiny little hand actually. Well, considering she's a girl, so it makes sense, I guess. And she also have this kind of hand as well, which you can actually combine this with the holding the weapon on both hands or something like that. That is also a good idea. And she comes with this special head sculpt, which you don't get this in the early release on the pre-sample, but in this one you got this one as well. So you got two different head sculpt, so which I'm gonna show you that right now, and you can see which one you prefer. Personally, I like both of them. Either one of them is perfect. Okay, so I do like both of them here. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to the battery compartment here. For the very first time, I just cannot open this panel. I try pliering and try to take it out as much as I can, and I've seen it on the Justin collection. I mean, he just uses nail and flip it, and it kind of works. For me, it doesn't work at all. I mean, I can manage to take this little plastic piece out, but I just cannot get this top part out at all, and the screw is really in awkward position as well. So as you can see here, if I zoom a little bit, I've been pliering all around. You can see all the little sculpting is kind of damaged now. So I kind of gave up at the end. So you know what, I forget about the battery compartment, I just leave that. So I'm sorry about not showing you the LED light, but if you turn it on, it will be really awesome. It will be totally blue color. I mean, her eyes is absolutely beautiful there. If you turn it on blue light, it will be even better, I can imagine. But I just can't get to it, which is really frustrating. And I don't know why it just doesn't work on this one. Anyway, let's talk about articulation here. So she has a very nice range of articulation. You can see the neck and all the details, all the sculpting in here, and all the detail on the back as well. So if I show you that, now if I actually crouch down, this is a trademark of 30. So when you crouch down, you can see that all the spine will actually show up. It's a very good range as well, by the way. So this is really, really cool. And also not only the back, also the front part as well. So you can see the front part, you can actually articulate very well. That you can turn, you can tilt, you can actually crouch, bend down, all kind of different things. And bicep also works. So if I zoom out a little bit better, and then you can also move this thing, you can actually come like that. You can swivel the bicep, you can go all the way to 90 degree, more than that actually. And this also, this pinky piece also can rotate like this as well, which is kind of cool as well. You can see that all the engineering, all the sculpting underneath there is absolutely beautiful. Everything in around here is nice and stiff, that all the joints are solid and they're all die cast, so it's pretty decent actually. So I love all those details here. And the guns are very detailed as well. They're all nicely painted, like gun metal effects, so silver kind of painting, which is very nice actually. And you got some weathering, scuffing, and all kind of things around as well. And all the detail underneath the armpit and all this stuff is good. And then the legs also coming down to the bottom. You can see all the silver part, the white color, pink color, everything decent. And then you also have some gold part in here as well. The joints are very, very nice. And then at the bottom you can see the sound, some kind of radiator vents or something like that, whatever. This is the motorbike, so and you got all the wheels are dirty and stuff. You can't, it's a rubbery style as well. It's not plastic, so these black thing is actually rubber, and they don't rotate, unfortunately, kind of fixed to the permanent position. And you got toe articulation as well. You can actually tilt the feet like that. You can go up down, but it's kind of stiff here, so I don't want to force too much. And in terms of the engineering stuff, so this is what I was talking about. So check this out, guys. Right, so if I bend it, you can see this cover will come down together with that as you bend the whole thing. And then you can bend the whole thing. It's more than 90 degrees, which is really, really awesome. I mean, this wheel is even touching the bum. That is insane range of articulation. That is really cool. I love that kind of little details here. This is really, really impressive. I mean, it's not just this figure. I mean, all the figure that they do is absolutely beautiful here. And all the engineering works inside there. You can see all the detail here, and also under there is all there. It's really, really impressive, I have to say. So, and also this wing and the jet booster, whatever you call that, you can actually articulate. You can actually turn left, right, sideways, all kind of things. But for me, I'm just gonna leave it on the side panel just like that. I'm not gonna do too much here. And obviously you can actually articulate really well. The head has so many different kind of ball joint. The range is really, really decent. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna either pose like this, shooting both way like this, or maybe I can just bring this one up, having both hands like this, and I bring this one down, something like that as well. That is also possible. So there are a lot of possibility in this figure, and the engineering is on point. Everything is really impressive in terms of detail. So I think I said it so many times already how good this figure is. It's just a shame that I can't actually show you the LED light here. It's gonna be so awesome. Let's do the side comparison. So if I show you with the side by side with the Bumblebee here, and she is slightly shorter in, I would say, not too short, maybe just similar height-ish. But Bumblebee is definitely bigger and chunkier than she is, so she is a bit skinnier, you know. Optimus is obviously gonna be way high. I can't even fit it on the camera. So, but other than that, I don't have much to say about it other than just nothing but praise and well done. So keep it coming. I really wish that they do all the rest of the Transformer line. I prefer more good guys than the bad guys, so please focus more on the good guy, please. I don't really like the Decepticon design much, apart from some of them, like Blitzwing is amazing. But the some of the Decepticon design, not my kind of thing. Anyway, I hope that this video is helpful. Bumblebee's coming next week, so I'm gonna do a review on that as well. I'm gonna compare with this guy and see which one is better. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.